Hey there, my name is David Nips, and in today's video, I am going to be talking all about Facebook lead forms and whether they're effective or not. I am going to be talking about the good things about Facebook lead forms, the bad things, and my personal opinion on whether you should use them or not in your business. But before we dive into that, let's talk a little bit about what Facebook lead forms are. So when you're scrolling through social media and you see an ad for something that you're interested in, whether that's a roofing company, a business coach, maybe it's a local studio for children that has dance and different activities. Whatever it might be, you click that ad, and traditionally what happens is Facebook or Instagram takes you off the platform and puts you on that person's website, and that's their goal, to take you there and convert you there. The difference between Facebook lead forms is that when you click the ad, it pops up as a native pop-up on the browser. So when you click it, it's all integrated inside of Facebook, and it can collect information like your name, your email address, your phone number, and you can add custom questions inside of that. So that's what a Facebook lead form is. Now I want to talk a little bit about what some of the benefits are of this, and then we'll talk about should you use this for your business. So the first benefit is loading time. So when you click a website, sometimes it can take a couple of seconds for it to load. And as you know, those couple of seconds are critical to keeping somebody engaged who has a short attention span. When you click a Facebook lead form, it pops up almost instantly and they can fill in their information. The second benefit is that that information is pre-populated based on their Facebook profile information. This is also a downside, but I'll talk about that in a second. So when I click it, for my name, it will have a David Nips already pre-populated, and I can choose to edit that information or just leave it be. It will also have the email address associated with my Facebook page there that I can either edit or I can leave it be. The same thing with my phone number. The benefit to you is that there's less friction in having to fill out a form because that information's already there, which is a great benefit of Facebook lead forms. Another benefit is that this integrates directly with your CRM. So if you're using something like Salesforce, if you're using ClickFunnels, if you're using GoHighLevel, if you're using MailChimp, whatever that CRM that you're using, it integrates with a lot of them. And if it doesn't integrate with your CRM, it does work with Zapier. So you can make sure that anybody fills out a form, you get notified via email, you can put them into your texting software, etc., which is a really good thing. The fourth benefit of using Facebook lead forms is that it optimizes towards that screen size. So rather than worrying about is my website landing page friendly, is it desktop friendly, is it mobile friendly, is it tablet friendly, these lead forms work on every single screen size and you don't have to worry about that. These are the four benefits. Now let's talk a little bit about the downsides of using Facebook lead forms. And the first one that I think is really, really important to share is that you're probably sitting here right now thinking, this is a no-brainer for me to use for my business. And that leads me to the downside number one, which is oftentimes you get incorrect information from these leads. So when we've ran split tests in the past of using Facebook lead forms versus running traffic directly to a website, the conversion rate of a lead form is oftentimes much better, but what happens is people put old information. So for me, it's currently 2021. I think I created my Facebook profile in 2008 or 2009 and have been using the same profile ever since. However, my email address has changed a couple of times since then, and I bet you and a lot of your prospects have too. So what happens is the email and oftentimes even the phone number that's being pre-populated is an old address, and either A, people aren't realizing it, or B, they're just not taking the time to edit that information. And when you get that lead and you call the number, oftentimes it's going to be somebody who has not heard of you, they don't remember filling out the form, or the email goes to an email that either bounces back or doesn't get responded to. So it's really important to take that into consideration, and I'm going to be talking more about that later on in this video and some ways that you can combat against that. The second thing that I think is a big downside of Facebook lead forms is that it's not branded to your website or your business. So traditionally, if you're sending somebody to a custom landing page or a website, it has your colors, your typography, your pictures, all of the things that are unique to your business, and you don't have that flexibility on a Facebook lead form. You can't change those things, you can't make it unique. It's very native to that Facebook brand, and that takes away from the great selling features of your business. And I consider these two to be really big downsides of using this. Now, in terms of my personal best tips for actually using this, there's a couple of things I'm going to note. The first one is that when you're running a Facebook lead form, you want to put a custom note when you can put a description right at the top of the form. And you want that to say, please be sure to check the email and phone number listed below to make sure that they're the best place to get in touch with you. You want to put that disclaimer right there. There's so many businesses that I've seen use the Facebook lead form that have not put that disclaimer that they need to check their email and phone number to make sure that it's accurate. That's super important. The second thing is that you don't want to rely just on collecting name, email address, and phone number. You want to add a little bit of friction to people filling it out. So for example, if you're a roofing company and you're thinking about using this tool for your business, ask questions such as, what is the zip code that you currently live in? How soon are you looking to have your roof replaced? What are the biggest issues that you're facing with your roof right now? Are you in a 2-story home or a 1-story home? You don't have to ask all of these questions, but pick a couple of things that's going to give you talking points when you're reaching out to that lead, and it gets more information to make sure that it's truly a quality lead for your business. You really want to add that in. The last thing that you want to do is that when you're creating a Facebook lead form, it gives you the option to create a confirmation page where you can put a headline, a description, and a button at the bottom. In that information, you want to tell people what's going to happen next. So if you're going to call them, put there, thanks, you're all set. We will be calling you in the next 24 hours to schedule your initial consultation. Or if you're going to be emailing them, or if you're going to be whatever, make sure you tell people what's going to happen next so that they can expect it. On that confirmation page, they also have the option to put a blue button at the bottom where you can put a custom URL. So what I would suggest doing is put a link to customer testimonials. Put a link to a video that shares more about your business. Put a link to a sales page where it talks about your business and how it helps people. Use that button to your advantage so that you can get people more and more educated about your business. That will be super effective in getting that done. Now, in terms of the big question of, are Facebook lead ads effective? And here's how I'm going to answer your question. Maybe. There's so many businesses that put all of their eggs in one basket. 100% towards lead forms, 100% towards landing pages, and here's what I suggest. If you have a daily ad spend of $50, put $25 towards lead forms and put $25 towards your traditional landing page. Test the two of them and then get these numbers. How much am I paying to get a lead? So if it's $10 and $8, or it's $12 and $14, or it's $20 and $30, get that number so that you can compare the two. Then what you want to do is, what is the cost of actually getting a quality lead? So for example, if 100% of the people that fill out the landing page are quality leads, but only 80% of the ones that fill out the lead form are quality leads, you want to know, how much am I paying per quality lead? And there's a difference between a quality lead and just somebody who fills out a form, and it's really important to use those. Now, in my past of using these for our clients, there's some clients who have massive success with using lead forms, and it's a great source for their business. And there's some that we've trashed this concept completely. So that's really important that you take the time to 50%, test the two of them, get an idea of what does it cost for a lead, and if you utilize the tips that I talked about in this video, I think you'll get some really good results back and be able to make a decision for your business. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more videos on business growth tips, marketing tips, strategies, tactics like this one, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I'd love to see you in my next video that I post every Wednesday at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're interested in getting more content just like this on marketing, business, and personal finance completely free, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I release videos every Wednesday at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to see you in the next video. If you're looking for some resources on getting help with your marketing, getting help with your business, and looking to take that next step forward, go ahead and click some of the links below to learn more about working with my team, working with a marketing coach, and so much more. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.